What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. It is Friday. Y'all made it. We made it to the end of the week. The weekend is here, and it's time to get some money. End the week off on a high note, baby. I know some of you getting your paychecks for the week too. You know what I mean? So not only do you get the paycheck for the week, but you're also gonna win some money on Prize Picks today too. So it's just gonna be a beautiful Friday. Let's go ahead and get it, man. PropsMadeEasy.com. You already know what I use. Only $15 a month. Amazing user interface. Plus EV plus projection. Um, Y'all know what it is by now. All right. PropsMadeEasy.com. Go join up. NBA starts in 4 days. 4 days NBA starts. If you are not locked in on Prize Made Easy yet and you plan on playing Prize Picks for NBA this season, lock in. All right? Lock in. All right. Looking at NFL, taking a look at game script and plus EV plus projection. When both of these boxes are checked, not only is the game script going to be favorable for the prop type that is expected, but the plus EV plus projection is also on point, meaning sports books are on the same side as where the projections are. Remember, this is not just like a human being making a gut call on a projection. This is not like a human being telling you, oh, we like this guy or we don't like this guy, like you see with discords and stuff like that. No, this is data based, partnered with one of the biggest stat companies in the entire industry. Okay, like partnered with like this company that we're partnered with is partnered with ESPN, FanDuel, all types of different big ass companies in the industry. So it's not just like thrown together projections; it's top notch projections. Um, so I mean, utilize what's available to you. All right. So plus EV plus projection, what that is, if you're new, just a refresher before we get into it. Plus EV plus projection means that not only the pick is plus EV, meaning sports books, prize picks is less than other sports books or more than other sports books, giving us value on the over or the under, taking advantage of that. And then also the projection is on that same side. So as you can see up here with Jerry Judy receiving yards, PME pick likes the over. 45.5 is the line on prize picks for his receiving yards. Other sports books have him upwards of 48 and a half. That's a 3 yard difference on that receiving yards over. So that would mean this plus EV on the over on prize picks because other sportsbooks have them three receiving yards higher. So you're getting value grabbing that under at the 45.5. That's just basic EV knowledge, okay? That's just basic. That's what plus EV is. That's expected value. You're grabbing something lower than it is on other places, meaning you're grabbing value at that number. And then the projection. This is what I'm saying by we are partnered with the biggest in the industry. I'm talking award winning. I've won awards, all that stuff. If you want to do your research on the company, there's Sports Data IO. Sports Data IO is the biggest sports data company in the industry. Has won awards year after year after year for accuracy and top notch. So projection of 52.2 receiving yards for Jerry Judy. So not only are other sportsbooks 3 receiving yards over where PrizePicks has it, but the projected receiving yards that we have for him are 6.7 yards over. All right, so that's pretty much what you're looking like. And because they are both over, they are both highlighted green, and they are plus EV plus projection, and PME likes the over here on this one. All right. Same thing if it was an under pick. Let's look at unders. Let's look at Jalen Hurts passing plus rushing yards. PME likes the under. 308.5 passing plus rushing yards is the line on prize picks. Other sportsbooks have the passing plus rushing at 305.5. That's a -3. Okay. We have him projected at 290.7 passing plus rushing. That's a -17.8 difference between where our projection is for him and where the prize picks line is. Then you take on top of that the EV also being lower. This is an underplay on passing plus rushing for Jalen Hurts. All right, Desmond Ridder, passing plus rushing. PME likes the under. 224.5 is the line on prize picks. It's 222.5 on other sportsbooks. That's 2 less. So that's leaning under. And then our projection is 210.5 for him, which is -14. All right? So that's pretty much what that is. The better value you can grab, and that's the reason we like plus EV plus projection is it's taking everything it's checking as many boxes we can as boxes as we can. When it comes to EV, it's checking the EV box. Okay, this is lower or higher on Prize Picks. I'm going to grab the value whichever way I need to. That's better value here than everywhere else, and that's all you can do. Remember, this is sports betting. You can only control what you can control. There's only so much that we can't control. Okay, and what Props Made Easy does is it puts everything that is in your control in front of you, and then you can choose what you want to pick. Okay, so not only is it showing you what's plus EV, but it's showing you what the analytics says as well, because there's a lot of analytics and data behind the projections from our company that we're partnered with. So um, it's very important to just stick with this process, though. Look, at the end of the day, you could have Jalen Hurts himself come to you and say, hey, pick the over on my passing plus rushing yards. And then he goes out and goes under. Even Jalen Hurts could be wrong if he straight up told you what he's going to do. You know what I mean? This is sports betting. You have to understand what you're into. But at the end of the day, like I said, you have to control what you can control. And everything that's within your control, you need to make sure you are looking into. And Props Made Easy just makes that easy for you. And that's the most important part. All right? So, again, when it comes to game script and EV, the best over would be Jerry Jeudy's receiving yards. And then the best unders would be Jalen Hurts passing plus rushing and Desmond Ritter's passing plus rushing. All right? NBA preseason. We don't have anything up right now. It's still on yesterday. For college football this weekend, the best value, we're going to have an over on Ethan Kaliakmanis. We don't have projections for college football, so we just go straight off plus EV and where the value is on Prize Picks, and we put a difference between where Prize Picks lines is and these other sportsbook lines is, so you can get an idea of where the biggest chunks of value are, and you can take advantage of the biggest value spots. Ethan Kaliakmanis passing yards. PME likes the over. It's 116.5 on Prize Picks, 120.5 other places. That's a 4-yard difference. So solid value on the over for Ethan. And then there's a couple fours here on the unders. Nathan Carter's rushing yards. PME likes the under. 48.5 on Prize Picks, 44.5 other places. That would mean there's value on the under, the 48.5 on minus 4 yards on that one. And then Jalen Knighton. Rushing yards under. 61.5 is the line on Prize Picks, 57.5 other places, a minus 4 rushing yards for that as well. All right? So the under on Nathan Carter's rushing yards, under on Jalen Knighton, and then over on Ethan. For MLB, let's see what we got on tap for today. Obviously, we only got a couple games. First spot that I do want to go with, I want to go the under on Jordan Montgomery's hits allowed. Vegas has the odds at minus 130 that it goes under. So that is plus EV on the under. And then our projection for him is 4.96 hits allowed, minus 0.54 projection differential, where the projection is compared to where the Prize Picks line is. So grab that under, because not only is Vegas on the under, but our projection's on the under. So great spot there. Let's take a look at overs. So Kyle Schwarber's been absolutely feasting. I do really like Corey Seager's total bases here. It's minus 135 in Vegas. Let's go that one. Let's go over on Corey Seager. He's minus 135 odds on Vegas going over, so that's plus EV on the over total bases. And then we have him projected at 1.92, a 0.42 projection differential. So not only is projection higher than where the line is on Prize Picks, but Vegas also has the odds at minus 135 on the over, leaning over. So over on Corey Seager's total bases, and then under on Jordan Montgomery's hits allowed. They're both on the same team, so if you're trying to play those two together in the slip, then you would probably need to just go ahead and switch to the next best, which is Kyle Schwarber's hits, runs, RBIs. All right? So Kyle Schwarber's hits, runs, RBIs. If you're just trying to play these two MLB picks, you can't play both Texas guys together. But if you're playing slips and you're like separating things and you're mixing and matching, which is always what I recommend, to mix and match. Also, don't just take what is early on. I mean, it's not even 8:30 in the morning where I am right now. This is very, very early look on the slate. More value gets added in later, not just on baseball, but every single sport type that you see. So take advantage of all the different spots. All right? As the day goes on. It's very important that you grab the value as soon as it drops. But yeah, Kyle Schwarber's hits, runs, RBIs looks good, over 1.5. Corey Seager's total bases over 1.5. And then under on Jordan Montgomery's hits allowed. Taking a look at NHL, first spot that looks real good is Dawson Mercer's shots on goal. We have minus 130 odds on Vegas on the over 1.5. So Vegas is leaning the over, plus his projection is 2.07 shots on goal, a 0.57 projection differential. So once again, not only is projection on the over, but Vegas is on the over at minus 130. So over on Dawson Mercer. No unders are popping at the moment. Let's see. Also, you can always uncheck plus EV plus projection. That's always an option, and you can look off projection differential and get the best idea on what your favorite odds are. If they're not green, if they're not under plus EV plus projection, that just means either Vegas is on a different side than projection is, and they don't correlate, they don't match, or yeah, that's about it. Or the projection is different than what Vegas says. Like either way, they don't match up. That's why I just like to keep plus EV plus projection selected. Next spot that we're going to go with here, let's see. Anybody popping super hard with Vegas? Nothing crazy, so we're just going to go ahead and go with the top option here. And we're going to go Nico Hisshire for New Jersey. Shots on goal, 2.5 on Prizepicks, minus 120 odds on the over, 2.5. So Vegas is leaning over slightly. And then projection of 3.08, a 0.58 projection differential. So over on Nico and over, oh, they're on the same team. All right, so if we have to pick one, I'm going to go Dawson Mercer. Just the Vegas odds are slightly higher there. And then we'll go ahead and go Blake Coleman instead. All right, shots on goal is at 2. Vegas lines have him at 2.5 already. No matter if the money's on the under or not, the line is at 2.5. So it's already higher than the line is on Prizepicks. So it's already plus EV on the over. And then projection of 2.49 is 0.49 projection differential. Nothing crazy. We don't have huge value options, not huge projection differentials so far on NHL. But the options, the best option would be Dawson Mercer. That's my number one option. And then if you have to play a number 2 right now, early on, it'd probably be Blake Coleman. All right, when it comes to soccer, the best option is over on Iago Aspas shots. PME likes the over. It's 2 on Prizepicks, 2.5 other places. A 0.5 sportsbook differential there, meaning other sportsbooks are half a shot higher. And then we have him projected at 2.89 shots, a 0.89 projection differential. So over on Iago Aspas, and then under on Ante Budimir. Shots. PME likes the under, as you can see. 3 is the line on Prizepicks. It's 2.5 on other sportsbooks. We have him projected at 1.78 shots, a minus 1.22 projection differential. So under on Ante, over on Iago. League of Legends, nothing. CSGO, nothing. Yeah, is CSGO done or what? Anybody have updates on what's going on with CSGO or not? Is it just literally CS2 now and that's it? Or what's going on there? Let me know. When it comes to CS2 value, we have a lot of one differentials. Those are going to be the best spots, obviously, either positive or negative or unders. Let's go in under, and then one of the positive. Let's go in under on HNS for Melty Sport. Map 1 and 2 kills. PME likes the under. 27.5 on Prizepicks. 26.5 other places on minus 1 sportsbook differential. So EV would tell you under on HNS. And then let's go the over on Enzo for Permita. All right. For tennis today, we got a couple 2.5s. All right, we're going to grab the over on Anna and the over on Gale total games. Over on both of those. Those are both 2.5 sportsbook differentials, meaning other sportsbooks are 2.5 total games higher than where Prizepicks has the line. So you can grab that value on Prizepicks on the over. For MMA, nothing much has changed here. All right, it's been like this all week. Javid Basharat is the significant strikes play. Over 75.5 is the play because he's 84.5. His line is 84.5 other places, a 9 significant strike difference. Over on Basharat, over on Peak. All right, those are 9 and an 8. Great spots over significant strikes for both of them. When it comes to Dota, we have over on Dairecho for GG, map 1 and 2 kills. And then we're going to go the under on Tomato for TSM. Nothing for Valorant, nothing for WNBA. That season is over. All right, so let's do a recap. Plus EV plus projection, but also game script plus. We have Jerry Jeudy over receiving yards of 45.5. And then we have the under on Jalen Hurts passing plus rushing yards at 308.5. All right. NBA preseason, nothing for today yet. College football, we have the over on 8th in passing yards. Under on Nathan Carter and under on Jalen Knighton, both rushing yards. For MLB, we have over on Kyle Schwarber hits, runs, RBIs. Over on Corey Seager's total bases is one of my favorites. And then under on Jordan Montgomery's hits allowed. at 5.5. For NHL, over on Dawson Mercer, and then that's really my number one play. Anything else is fine. You can go anything else. If I have to do a second one, then I'd say as of right now, what's on tap for us? I'd say Blake Coleman for Calgary, but Dawson Mercer's my number one. All right, and remember, you don't have to force anything. Go with your number ones, mix and match different sport types. You don't have to just play a six man of all NBA or a six man of all college football. Or you mix and match them of your favorite, man. Play the best value overall in those six mans. Don't force anything. For soccer, over on Iago shots and then under on anti shots. For CS2, we have the over on. We did the over on. We did the under on HNS, and I believe we did the over on Enzo for Permita. For tennis, over on Anna and over on Gale for total games. For MMA, over on Javid Basharat, over on Trevor Peak for significant strikes. For Dota, over on Dairacho, and then under on Tomato, and then that's it. Good luck today, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. Let's get this money on a Friday, baby. Over at greenlightdfs.com, my company, where I put my optimal lines for DraftKings and FanDuel if you're interested in DFS. We had an amazing night last night. Cashed in on the NFL Showdown, cashed in on NHL, cashed in on college football. It was a solid night at Greenlight DFS yesterday. So today, on tap for today, we have MLB, we have NHL, and then I'm also posting later on tonight, the UFC DFS optimals for tomorrow's UFC card starts early in the morning. So if you're interested in daily fantasy sports, go to greenlightdfs.com. You can find that if you click on DFS content. If you're a PME member, you can go to DFS content and it'll bring you over to Greenlight DFS. You can get set up over there. The NBA early bird special for the season-long deal over at Greenlight DFS is still available right now. The early bird special will be taken away come the 23rd. So if you want to join in for the season and lock in for the year, do that by the 23rd or it'll be full price after that. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace.